Well, Cindy, we got another weekend upon us. We're going to go do something a little different this week. Is that okay with you?
It's going to be different, and yeah.
And
I'm good with it.
You're good with it. That's what I want to hear. You're good with it. I think we're going to head on up there. Cameraman Wes is going to be available today. We're going to head on up there to Bill and Marcia's. I refer to him as Chopper Bill. We're going to go up there. His third bike is now complete.
Isn't that awesome?
Yes, it's called Against the Wind. It's a little tribute, to Bob Seger. Mm-hmm. And so we're going to go up Against the Wind, and I think I'm going to get a chance to take it out on the road and see how it goes.
Well, that'd be cool.
Bill's at the point now where he can't really ride the bikes anymore, and he's struggling a little bit with his health and stuff, but we're going to head on up there, check out the third bike in the installment. Right. Chopper Bill, if you guys aren't familiar with him, this is the cat that brought us the POW bike. It was in honor of all the POWs and the MIAs. It was all the military theme. Probably the coolest bike I've ever rode in my life.
Right.
It was badass. And then he had the neon orange chopper that I rode last year, I think. And now this year I'm getting ready to go up there and ride the Against the Wind, which is kind of an orangish type of color too, but very different from the other bike. And this one, I don't know. I'm looking forward to riding it.
Yeah.
So, what do you think? Should we go get Cameraman Wes and head on up to Franklin?
Yes, we should.
Okay. Well, let's go. Hey, before we go though, Cindy, we need to let these fine people know that we pray you never need a personal injury lawyer, but if you do, Ladendorf, Fregiato, and Bigler is the only name you need to know. Ladendorf Law has been taking care of the motorcycle community in Indiana for a long, long time. They've been part of this show for over 20 years now. So if you do find yourself in that position, that's the name you need to get in touch with, all right? Ladendorf, Fregiato, and Bigler, the Bigler and Battler than ever. Easiest way to get to them, go to steelhorsehunter.com, click on their logo, and shish bam boom, you're right there on their website.
And Bob's your uncle.
And Bob's your uncle. We headed to Franklin, y'all. All right, Bill, I am here for the third round now. This is round 3. We've got a new motorcycle. We kind of teased it a little bit the last time I was out here.
Yeah.
I was on the orange, I don't know if you can call it orange, it's day glow orange motorcycle the last time, and you had just about everything done on this one here. Tell me a little bit about, I know it's
I think
against,
it was still on the lift, wasn't it?
It was still on the lift, yes. You still had some work to do on it, but I know the paint job, it says Against the Wind on there, a little Bob Seger reference. Little fun fact, I actually saw Bob Seger live for the Against the Wind tour. That was the second time I saw him. So tell me a little bit about this motorcycle.
Well, that's got a 131 stroker, 6-speed transmission, and it's got a belt drive, drag style. And that is one quick motorcycle. I had a guy over here test it for me, and it shoots out.
Yeah.
So be careful riding it, make sure it's straight, that's all. And then kick it down, let it go. There ain't nothing wrong with this bike. I mean, it's ready to go, ready for somebody to ride. It's a damn shame it sits in here and collects dust.
Right.
Somebody needs to buy it and ride it.
Well, you've done such a great job with all your motorcycles, and I'm sure at some point in time during this time here today, we're going to get a shot of all the other 2 motorcycles. The one was a military...
that was a theme bike.
Yes, a military theme motorcycle that, to me, again, still to this day, is still my absolute favorite custom build bike. And I like the fact that you do this out of your own garage. That military bike, you were in your smaller garage at the time when you did that one. But now you've got a stable. You've got 3 of these motorcycles in here, and you're kind of ready to let them find a new home, aren't you?
Like people with horses.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they need to find new homes where some guys can ride them and appreciate them.
Now I know you aren't able to ride anymore right now anymore. So How are you doing? Let me just ask you that.
Yeah, I'm doing all right. Today's a good day.
Yeah.
Today's a good day. I can say I can pick my good days and bad days, but my health is deteriorating. That's why I need to sell these bad.
Yeah.
Some guys, young guys, ought to buy them and just ride the heck out of them. That's what they're made for.
I agree. And the fact that you make these yourself, it's just amazing.
Well, they're one off, and I don't know how to sell motorcycles. I can build them, but I don't know how to sell them. I need a salesman.
Right? See, and that's my problem is I know how to ride them.
Yeah.
I just don't know how to build them.
Oh.
Or sell them. I'm still riding the same Road King from 2000. It's 26 years old now.
It runs. It's a good bike.
It's bar none my favorite bike. It's the only bike you've ever seen me on besides your own.
Yep.
I've been on your bikes, but you know, it's when you find what you like, it's hard to get rid of it. So I haven't sold it. I haven't done a whole lot of work to it. It's still pretty much a custom motorcycle, but I have put 170,000 miles on it.
Yeah, you need to fire this one up and see if it intimidates you.
Well, and we talked about that. You know, there's been very few motorcycles that have ever really truly intimidated me. But your military-themed bike, it definitely intimidated me. And I remember leading the ride for the traveling wall when it came through here in Franklin, Indiana. I remember going into Johnson County, the fairgrounds, and they brought us in the wrong entrance, and we had to go across the field up to the other, and riding that hardtail on that field.
I bet that was a trip.
It was a lot to hold on to. And the two guys that were riding behind me, they even gave me a little bit more room. You know what I mean? They backed off just a tad.
Yeah.
And that's what they're like, man, that's a lot of motorcycle to hang on to out here. I said, well, I appreciate the extra room. But I know I told you then. That was the second motorcycle that ever truly intimidated me.
Well, I'm glad you got to ride it.
Now the neon orange one, it's pretty intimidating. I'm just saying these are big bikes. It's a lot of motorcycle.
I always say if you can't build big, don't build.
Is that right?
Yep. Because it really, when you crank that handle, you better have that wheel straight.
All right, well, don't scare me too much, or I'll be afraid to get it out.
Yeah, you can ride it, you can handle it.
All right, well, I guess that's the next thing. I'll throw a helmet on and throw a leg over it and
see what happens.
Take it down the road just a minute. I wanted to ask you about the color of that motorcycle. I know, you know, in general you're going to say it's orange, but
no.
You were telling me something pretty unique about the paint.
Yeah, it's Tequila Sunrise Metallic, and it's no longer in existence. That's the last paint job right there.
Who did the paint work on that?
Joey Baird in Shelbyville. Yep, he's an awesome painter. The underneath side of those fenders are painted black, smooth as a baby's butt.
Oh yeah?
Yep. everything. He's a hell of a painter.
Well, it's just amazing because when it first, obviously when it's in the garage, and under the carport here, it's in the shade, and as soon as you put it in the sunlight, it's like, holy cow.
Yeah, it looks
and
like a different bike.
And Tequila Sunrise is as soon as you say that, it's like, well, yeah, Tequila Sunrise. That's literally the first thing I would think about. And oddly enough, when I was a young man just learning how to drink alcohol, I didn't like the taste of any alcohol at all. And then somebody made me a Tequila Sunrise one time. I was like, oh, now that's actually pretty darn good. I kind of like that. So that was literally
myself.
Yeah, that was one of my first and only mixed drink I would ever drink for a long time.
You could drink that and you're not knowing that you're drunk.
Right?
You just keep drinking and fall down.
Yeah.
I had no problem drinking and fall down.
Exactly. Oh man, it was super cool. I want to come back and take it out for a longer ride and everything. I mean, obviously this time I just kind of went around the block. Like I said, it's all on me. I knew the thing.
I'm gonna make sure it's full of gas.
And you even made a comment. You even said that. You may need to put it on reserve or run it up to the gas station, throw some gas in it. And it just, again.
I don't think it's got enough.
But, dude, it's a beast. It is a beast. Now, it's been a long time since I've rode a Springer front end. Obviously, they're a little heavier.
Yeah, they are.
It's a little heavier front end. But, dude, especially when it started spitting and sputtering.
Yeah.
I was holding on for dear life. I was hanging on. That thing has got.
We have 10 over Springers. 10 inches longer than that.
Is that right?
Man, talk about rough.
Well, I know it's that motor is, my gosh, it wants to go so bad. It was, especially when it kind of sputtered a little bit, it was like, oh, and I was afraid the front end was going to come up off the ground.
Oh, it will. It does that easy.
The
hard shell does it easier.
Right? But yeah, you could tell that bike definitely wants to run. It definitely wants to run. So I want to come back here again. Like I said, I really want to do a Monday Night Live. And then we can get all three of the bikes out. We'll have them all lined up out here, and we can talk about all three of them on the Monday Night Live. And
we can do that.
Get some information out if people are interested in them, how they can get in touch with you, all that kind of stuff.
All that. That'll work. That sounds good.
But and then I definitely want to take it back out for another ride. Because that, like I said, that being a soft tail, your other two bikes were hardtails.
Yeah.
I was kind of expecting that on this bike and realized, wow, there's a lot of, it was actually a very comfortable, I sat on it very comfortable. The shifter, I would probably drop it down one notch just so I could reach it with my foot a little bit easier. Right. So yeah, so for me, I would bring it down just one or two, just so
I'll have you sit on the bike and then I'll let you
Exactly. But other than that, I mean, my gosh, it felt really good. I got to be honest, it felt really good. Where'd you get the seat? Do you know what kind of seat that is?
I can't remember where I got it. I think it's a Mustang seat.
Okay.
They make awesome seats.
Yes, they do. Yeah, because I like it. I like the way it fit. I like the way it.
That one feels good on your butt.
When you're riding, it does. I was very comfortable in the saddle with it. All right, man. I'm going to put that thing away, and we're going to come back here. Hopefully we can get back within a month or so and do a Monday Night Live.
You make up whenever you want to be here. You can be here.
All right, man. Well, I sure do appreciate it.
You got an open door anytime.
Well, brother, I always appreciate it. We always love seeing you and Marcia. It's always so much fun to come up here and see you guys. And you're one of my inspirations, so I really appreciate you.
I appreciate you coming by.
I appreciate you guys opening your doors to us. All right, man. Yep. We'll see you later.
See you.
Well, hey, that's going to do it for us this week. I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit about our good friends, Bill and Marcia. We've known them now for so many years, and such dear, sweet people. Don't get me wrong, they're ornery as can be, but they are the dearest, sweetest people we know. And it was just an honor to be able to go up there and ride this third bike now. It's just, the work he's done is unbelievable.
It is. And, I think it's so cool that he wants you to be the first one to ride the bike. I mean, that's what he told me before we left. He said, and he's the only one that's rode this bike. I mean, to him, that means the world for you to be the one to ride it. And he is going through some health issues, so whoever is out there, please pray for Bill. He has cancer and fighting it right now, and we're just praying for a miracle that he will be completely healed.
Yeah, he's just a great guy. This is the man that served our country. I believe he did 3 tours in Vietnam. 3 tours in Vietnam. You know, off camera, we were able to talk a little bit about, you know, the VA, what they have done for them guys.
Oh,
and
they've
what they
been
have done
fabulous
for him.
for them.
And it's so nice because you hear it all the time, all the horror stories, you know, all the horror stories about the VA and how they don't take care of anybody. And then to listen to him say, no, they've been fantastic to us. They have helped us out so much. That's pretty cool.
It does your heart good to hear that.
It does. When you hear something that our government's actually doing that actually is decent, let's face it, we don't get a whole lot of good news about anything that's
Right.
government is, you know.
But yeah, they've done a fantastic job for them, and it's been great that they've had that. You know, when somebody is sick, it's so nice to be able to have that extra help.
Yeah.
And they're very thankful, and I'm so happy that they have that.
I am. Well, it was fun going up there. I love going to their new place there in Franklin now. You know, the very first bike I rode, you know, that was in a little tiny apartment with a 1-car garage. And now he's got this big garage where he's got all these bikes working on all this stuff. And the cat does this work himself. And that's what's amazing. That's what's so amazing. He does it out of his own garage, and he does most of the work himself with those motorcycles. Yeah. It's just fantastic. And he doesn't build anything small. They're all
so heavy.
Yeah. they are machines. That's for darn sure. All right, Cindy. If anybody wants to learn more about Steel Horse Thunder, what do?
They go to steelhorsethunder.com, and you can find everything you need there.
Right on. Our Facebook page, our YouTube page. We're going to get the Instagram going a little bit better. And hey, let me remind everybody, the first Monday of every month, when we do our Monday Night Live, we do it live at the Groggy Goat Taproom down in beautiful Martinsville, Indiana. It's the first Monday of every month. That Facebook Live is done at the Groggy Goat Taproom. That's right. That's right on the square, the north side of the square in Martinsville, Indiana. If you're looking out the window, you're looking right at the courthouse.
Yep.
And we have a blast there. We call it our double live because we have a live audience there. We always pack the house out. And then on top of that, we have our Facebook people that are live with us. And it's always a lot of fun. We have a blast. And we encourage people, if you got a ride coming up in that month or the following month, make sure you come out and we'll give you a spot to share your ride and let everybody know what's going on.
Yep.
All right, so do us a favor, keep watching these episodes on YouTube. Make sure you hit the like button. That helps us out a ton. Share this stuff if you can. We appreciate that. All I can say is we love you guys and hope to see you next week. But don't forget, it's not what you ride.
It's that you ride.